Hello and welcome to the EU qualifiers. We have OG versus Wind and Rain. Shane? No. Gareth.
Hello. That was an epic intro.
Thank you, thank you. I've been training on the hosting. I've decided to just go full sarcasm on it like the whole time. And it kind of works.
So you're taking a leaf out of Too Good's book.
Well, it's more fun. It makes the whole thing way more fun. Like if you're things at once, you know, like you're doing it. I have to do 4 shows a week. Wait, oh my god, how do I turn off the noise?
Go back into the lobby and mute them all? I don't that's the only way.
Or is there a way to lower it down? Is it voice?
No, I think it's just game sounds.
Beautiful.
When I was casting the what was it, the Birmingham B stream, I got into a VP lobby and literally the entire draft, Lacoste and I couldn't talk. Like, I'd go and ask him a question and he'd be sat there for like 30 seconds solid just being like, I can't say anything because they're spamming chat wheel sounds.
Like, in one way it's pretty good. I don't think it should be in the draft.
Oh yeah, I don't mind it in game, but I think the draft is like a bit silly.
Io and Wiz, same hero. Io and Chen banned from, I guess, no tail back.
Well, you weren't wrong.
That's true. That is true. Maybe they are like 2 personalities in one ball. You ever thought about that?
My mind's blown.
Rev. Magnus has been banned out. No Ember ban yet. I'm sure that's what they're thinking about.
Yeah, get rid of that Ember.
We just get rid of it. There's no need to deal with that. He is unbelievably good.
5 seconds remaining.
Wait, Magnus has been doing super well in the regionals. Hang on, let me Knoxville did some stats the other day. Let's see. Silence at 8 and 2. Magnus is 10 and 4. Like, I didn't think Magnus would get picked that much, but he's winning.
Yeah, it's because of the duel. Well, now if the
like Magnus Windranger, he just free farms while Windranger harasses people, right?
So it seems like Seb's best hero is probably Beastmaster.
I've seen them pick some weird stuff though, like during the opens they were playing like Treant offlane.
Yeah, support Abaddon and I like how they play it.
They've got some fun ideas for sure.
Do they win the ring?
5 seconds remaining.
I think you have to. I really think you have. You can't let them have it.
Do you think OG can Beastmaster Ember open?
Yeah, they've been doing it.
Dire team pick.
Usually they pick it with like a support though, right? I guess it doesn't make that much difference. It doesn't make that much difference. Like, you're showing 2 cores early, but if your opponents know you're going to pick Ember and you know it's going to get banned second phase, it's probably a risk worth taking. The old Jackie boy.
Yeah, the
5 seconds remaining.
he actually does an
And it's a support that gives you tower push. Yeah. Like, you
got a new cosmetic. Could be the reason.
Oh, that's a good point. I've not really looked at it properly, but it's... Oh, hello. Hello. So I cast a ton of the CIS qualifiers, and Lycan was like first phase picked. Like, first banned or first picked every single game. Because you just hit this timing where you shove in. And if you're...
It's go time, right?
Yeah, you just have that timing. You click, you go. If it fails, you go again. If that fails, you go again, and you go again. Like, it's just super easy to execute, you know? It's no mucking around.
Don't buy boots anymore, right?
5 seconds remaining.
And he used to 2004.
Yeah, I've seen some like 6.5-minute helms, like 10-minute helm necro ones.
If you get it at the first catapult wave.
Oh, it's huge. Although I've seen some players, Sylar was the one that kind of triggered me the most thinking about this, where they prefer to take like a Hellbear Smasher for the attack speed rather than going for a catapult.
Really?
Yeah. But I think a lot of the EU and CIS players, they just want the catapult, for sure.
Quite a significant.
Song remembers last year where both of us kept forgetting to turn the music off.
I don't remember that.
We were talking.
That never happened.
We definitely weren't talking about this in Birmingham. Nope.
I think we left it on for like 2 full games. There was just this random dubstep music in the the reason it happened was we didn't have audio. We had to play music on it. Didn't have audio for us.
It was not good. One of the other great things about Lycan, though,
Back on topic.
back on topic. So, like, there's so many lanes which, you know, harass people out of lane, right? You know, you've got lanes which look for kills, lanes which just look for harass, and Lycan with his freaking passive, it's insane amounts of regen. Like, you can't harass him out of lane. He just sits there and tanks it all. He's got stout shield. He's got like a bonus, what, 3 or 6 or, you know, infinite HP regen from his passive.
Definitely infinite.
It's definitely infinite.
I'm worried about the. Imagine you get your helm, right? Windrunners have like level 2 power shot. With the axes, it's a lot of deep push.
Oh, that's true.
Like and hard for them to faster and wind rangers can they can just go to a lane together. They're probably enough. Hold on.
Good Bloodseeker ban. Like a pseudo counter against Lycan, right? Put the Rupture on him so he can't run around. But I mean, Shackle Shot's pretty good against Lycan as well.
Good setup for you.
Opens up the Leshrac pick as well, I think. I mean, more than just opens it, but like makes Leshrac super strong with the setup.
5 seconds remaining.
Turn into a bit of a robot.
So either you can't hear Shane or you have to deal with robot Shane. One or the other.
There's Harrison.
Or lower me, then raise everything else?
Yeah. Hired me by like 10%, lowered you. So we'll meet somewhere in the middle.
Fingers crossed.
I'm sure this is how audio works.
Sure is. Where's our JJ?
Yeah, exactly.
Dire team pick.
Witch Doctor.
One thing I don't understand is where's Warlock?
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. I was like, why not pick Warlock? The best hero in the entire game. Sits in the safe lane, casts W on either your carry or the
10 seconds remaining.
dead.
Like, for me, that Witch Doctor spot is like the perfect place to pick Warlock. Because, like, Fatal Bombs is super good against SD illusions if they go for an illusion carry. Or some kind of illusion
The
hero.
way OG like to play is too fast for Warlock.
Yeah.
Like, they just... Their games yesterday is, at least, they get like level 6 on their cores and they just go fight. Like, play fast, always rotating. And there is the Luna opportunity. I don't know if you pick Lycan mid though, what?
Yeah, you've got the option. I guess Warlock doesn't have a stun apart from ulti. Witch Doctor at least gives you some way to stop Lycan chasing you.
He's good against the summons as well from Lycan, right?
Yeah.
The extra stun duration on top of them.
Yeah, that's pretty important. So Mirana Shadow Demon.
Team ban.
No.
Oh, hello.
Oh no.
Game's over.
Like, come on, lads. Mirana's maybe one of the worst heroes to play in the Ember. Because usually you can rely on Leap to get a bit away. But you can't escape if you're chained. And you have to buy like either a BKB or a Manta style. And 2 items that Mirana's don't necessarily want or
10 seconds remaining.
at all. You know, I feel if you go BKB or Mirana, it feels, unless you have like 2 or 3 other items for it, it feels so weak.
Especially since the nerfs to Yasha and Manta as well. Manta just feels like such a clunky, expensive item for what it gives you. Like S and Y is just so much more value for money. But yeah, I'd be inclined to agree. You know, like Phase, Maelstrom, maybe S and Y, and you know then BKB. But you want a Butterfly, you want your Daedalus or your Bloodthorn. There's so many things Mirana wants. That's not BKB.
Like, she relies pretty heavily on item damage and getting items. I like OG's draft a lot. Like, they can actually pick whatever they want now. They have a lot of lockdown. Each one of their heroes has a way to... They just need maybe a building clicker. Damage is non-existent. Beastmaster kinda, but...
Yeah, Beastmaster maybe makes up a little bit within a beast, just gives all these heroes a little bit of extra wallop when taking down towers, but I'm fully with you. You need someone kind of dedicated to hitting buildings when you've got an Ember on your team. But I do like they've got like Ember to escape, Wind Ranger with Windrun to kind of get away from Lycan and Mirana.
They could go for Invoker. Not a bad Invoker. I'm trying to take a top since Pugna's enough. Like, there's a lot of magical damage. Prove difficult. Like, his hero pool is quite small.
Yeah. The great thing about the way that this patch works with drafting, though, right, is offlane has become kind of the safe lane where you put your carry with a support.
Yeah.
The safe lane has become the offlane where you kind of put, you know, your solo hero and then the roaming hero. And then mid lane heroes are being picked that can go into any lane. Like Ember could go into the offlane with a support, it can go mid. I think they've played it both ways as OG. And Topson and Ana are such good players at kind of swapping roles around as well, and there you have it.
Vocal. Yeah! Yeah!
The chef kiss. Mwah.
I think Lycan's really good against the rest of the heroes, not so much, but if Lycan can get close to him, base, Invoker dies.
I think that's why it's super good. You've got Chains, Shackler Shot, the cask you mentioned against the summons, but like Beastmaster All, you've got so much lockdown. Like, so often I look at drafts nowadays, and it's like, they've got one stun and it's Warlock ulti or something. OG have a lot of stuns. They've got a lot of way of controlling people.
Dragon Knight game? AA.
So that's a Korjakiro for Forev? I've not seen Core SD in a while.
He's pretty strong at the moment, though.
He is, yeah. Yeah, they've picked Jakiro once before in the qualifiers, and it was a support. Oh, hang on, there's another one here.
Core in this game.
It's definitely a core in this game, right? Yeah, they've picked it a couple of times. That's such a bait pick as well. It's like, oh, here's our Jakiro, it's a support hero. And then your fifth pick's an AA, and it's like, nope. So what have they got? They've got SD Jakiro aggressive dual lane?
I reckon so.
That's
pretty powerful, right?
That's real nasty.
Yeah. Into Ember Spirit, though, might be tricky. Like, the first few levels will be... Guard is a low level. After a while... Just gonna, like... Not gonna take any damage. Level 4.
Yo, Shane, what are these golden hands for Invoker? I've not seen them before.
Makes your alacrity.
I'll be
not sure what it's... They're alright. They're not expensive around €5.
Okay. I'm gonna go hunting for them after then.
Yeah, they're not bad. Windrunner, Beastmaster, I'm sure all of you guys... Pubs? Standard.
The Orb of Venom.
Low base attack time, or... Jarek's kind of fed yesterday. Still won the games.
I still think it's insane that Windrun has 12-second cooldown, 50 mana cost. Such a good ability.
They made it dispellable though, so.
But like no one has dispels early on though, right? Like you need a helm or you need
Invoker
Necro
has one at
3.
level 2.
Oh, you're very true. Yeah, very true. But Windrunner is on the same team as Invoker.
I'm just trying to
start some beef, yeah?
Yeah. The goal.
Is there anyone else though? Like there's like no heroes with like innate dispels, right? Brewmaster has one at level 6. Great.
The battle begins.
At least like dispels onto enemy heroes, not just debuffs.
Chilly fingers going down our attack, and Lan gets first. Did he learn the heal level 1? Just to try and live? Was that what that was?
It looks like it. Honestly, I was thinking about this as well. You know, we talked about the SDG hero. I feel like he needs heal in this lane anyway.
At level 1?
He's okay. So Witch Doctor is the budget Warlock, right? He's going to be role playing as Warlock. Warlock usually sits behind people, throws heal once in a while, and he's like, okay, that's my lane contribution. It feels like that's the same thing No-Tail has to do this laning phase.
Anna starts off with a strong last hit on the range. I honestly feel that sets the tone of lanes. You get the
Structures are fortified.
the fortify, I guess, was and stuff.
I wasn't watching. But the waves doubled up against Invoker. That never feels good. Especially Quas first Invoker.
Looking at this mid lane, I think as it goes on, Thompson obviously has kill potential if you get the rotation, but CS wise, he has no hope. He has 70 damage, Invoker's 50, and he has the wolves net top. Pause coming out.
Yeah, it's close to impossible, right? I mean, Jirax did pop his head into mid lane for a little while, just to show his face there. But look, you're just gonna get spam denied.
The wolves.
At the very least, Thompson's got regen. Hey, what's happening bottom?
No,
And I got put in the bubble.
he's pressing his W. There.
He's pressed it once. He's left it on. He's got a clarity running actually.
And he's still not afraid at all. He's actually concealing his clarity with the healing arm.
No, it's over.
He went for like blast or denies and
I guess when disruption's on cooldown, you're gonna be super scared about Searing Chains destroying you.
I'd honestly be very afraid of. Milan gets level 3. Kill potential.
Do you think he goes for the second point in poison?
Oh, power.
Yeah.
Not a large increase.
Fight me.
It's just the stacking, like it's the stacking damage that matters most,
The
right?
potential threat, right? Honestly, I take it all back. Thompson is absolutely... He's keeping neck and neck with it. A lot of hits for that.
He knows there's a regen.
Taunt.
That's 3. Oh, doesn't get the 4th. Now he will. But he's dead.
No!
Oh
no,
my god! Oh my god! Oh, the stick.
Oh, top lane as well? Jarek. Wind and Rain, starting off the game 4-0.
That's without arrow as well. That's just Leap Starstorm onto Wind Ranger. That's an empty bottle. Oh. Seb tried the bottle refill onto Jirax as he TP'd in, but it wasn't fast enough.
Did someone have an item in there?
No, I think Seb just didn't walk to the tower, right? So Jirax TP'd in, wind run towards the Beastmaster, but it was not in the window of the
Some bad
buff on him.
communication, is that what you're saying?
Yeah, looks like it. Very, very unfortunate. Milan is dead bottom lane though. They finally get something. They run him down. But I think that's fine. Like, you found 2 kills, you've been sent back to base, full HP, full mana, you just TP down again, and you're ready and reset to go.
If both heroes don't have full... wasting your time, essentially.
And then Forev has Liquid Fire that doesn't need mana cost, so it's great.
It was 5 the last time. You want to be careful, Anna.
Get away. I'm still amazed by this mid lane chain. So when they glyphed the creep wave under Dire tier 1 to try and get it. I thought usually when a wave doubles up, Invoker struggles, especially Quas, because he struggles to last it under tower. But apparently Topson Invoker is just such a god. He's got himself 28 CS ahead of a Lycan with Quelling Blade.
Yep.
This is bizarre. This is bizarre.
It's really unusual. Going for double null. Help him out. Harassing him out gets the last hit. No.
And now Ritsu can't cast Wolves anymore. When does Lycan ever buy mana items? He's gonna have to bring out like Mango Clarity or something just to get Wolves.
Mango, yeah. Because there's no way you get a Clarity off him.
True. The Topson has phase double null, so now he's got, what, 99 damage. Oh, he's going for the punches. Can he kill Ritsu here?
Because there's no mana, he doesn't take any. And it's like Boss Wex Invoker. Shadow Demon's rotating in though. Lan walks out of the imp. 2 stacks. Gets a double damage.
Milan.
He has 7 stick charges. He gets the next.
Oh god. Oh my god.
So close.
Oh.
And Anna in the bottom lane because of Milan's axe instead. Own and
Radiant's middle tower.
That's just a Topson effect. Like, you're sucking in all of this attention towards you. All eyes are on mid lane going, what the hell is happening? Why isn't Ritsu demolishing that lane? Bring in the Shadow Demon, and all of a sudden, everything opens up. Like, even top lane, right? Because everyone's looking mid and thinking, do we TP? Do we come in and help? All that communication, Ritsu's probably screaming at his team, saying, hey, guys, this isn't going well. I need someone to come in and help me. And they're kind of, waddling around thinking, what do we do? The pressure comes in from Wind Ranger Axe and Beastmaster with the axes under tier 1 top. They shove it all the way in, and they force both Dire heroes back to base.
sorry, I was trying to fix my mic. Well said, Gareth.
Yes, absolutely.
Force. All I heard was the Dire heroes.
Yeah, because they'd already used their shrine. Ritsu's farming jungle. So even with the great start bottom lane, I think...
This is a disaster. Absolute disaster.
Yeah.
Ryle on the top lane, he... levels... kill potential. Off laner is out leveling your carry hero. Your mid laner has retreated jungle.
Out CSing as well. Like, Seb's on 45 and 5. Mirana is 27 and 3.
Topson rotate bottom. Here we go. This is what I was talking about. They're so active, right? 5. Nice. By a bit of time, but no answer. Top lane, Seb does go down to Bryle. Getting some stacks up. Milan is going to do a lot of damage. Oh my god.
Oh, Topson.
You have Duster sentries. Oh, he might just go down.
It's ticking to the dual breath.
Alright, Milan is
Milan's going more. Oh my god, is Milan going to get this? He has disruption. Yeah, he has disruption. Disrupt. No. What? One more poison.
Saved it because he wouldn't have the mana. He's dodging the mana. Is the slippery one. You can turn this around now.
Oh dear, Milan's going to try and run away. He's got 4F saving him. No, I think with stick charges or with one charges there, Milan could go for the disrupt play and guarantee a kill because Flame Guard was still on cooldown. But he wanted... I just wanted to get kind of the easy kill with the poison, but Anna's just sidestepping everything.
Dodged 2 of them.
So top lane, what happened was Jerax and Seb dived, well not dived, but they were kind of wrapped around on tier 1, got a shackle shot on AA. But because Ritsu was sent packing away from that mid lane, he was nearby farming jungle. Oh, AA caught? I don't think, nah, with a Moonlight Shadow can't kill. But yeah, Ritsu just came in with a shapeshift, chased down Seb, but it's still a tier 1. Money in the pockets of OG.
The net worth of... My god, Dead top in the chart.
They just got a tower, right? Yeah. Phase medallion already up. I mean, what's next? Just go for the Shadow Blade? Do you want a blink? Oh, bottom lane fight, Forever dead. They're chasing Milan. And Bryle's Mirana's arrived, but... Searing Chains in 2 seconds. Ana, he's going in for this. He wants kills. He is thirsty for blood.
Very brave. There's a lot of stacks plus the... Does like him? Patch out Ana? I don't think so.
He's got a remnant. He doesn't have another one, but he does have chains. Oh, this is going to be RNG. Oh, he gets the real hero as well. No way.
Wolves will finish him. He has the mommy wolf, the alpha wolf. That's the one he always wants.
The big papa.
Upson miss. Still misses.
I mean, this is like one of the most fun styles of Dota. Everyone's just throwing their spells at each other, right? Just seeing what sticks, just like poking, prodding, seeing if, you know, if something catches, you know, a shackle shot or a Jakiro dual breath, or someone stands in the macro pyre too long, the shadow poison's there. If that starts to build up, that's when the kind of, you know, switch is flicked and one of the teams goes in and commits for something. But the 5v5 is beginning. Forev down bottom, he feels the full force of OG.
Really feel quite unstoppable. Sorry, qualifier and in this game. Well, what's their answer? Get Rosha, Necro Book. Amount of control and fight. When the next time make any gain, they'll get.
That's the big difficulty, right? Like, Wind and Rain, their lineup is very much find a pick off, whether it be SD disruption into Arrow, or Arrow Ice Blast, or Jakiro catches someone, and they convert that catch on a single hero into either another kill or an objective like a tower. And they want to be running and moving forward, and they want to be playing aggressively. But OG have started that aggression first by bringing the numbers advantage into their lanes before Wind and Rain can get things done. It kind of does snowball on from, you know, the laning phase where Thompson absolutely handled Ritsu's Lycan. So it kind of makes sense in that regard. But you also look at how team fights are going to come out. Neither team has like a massive amount of, you know, kind of raw AoE, you know, team fight capability. They've got a little bit here and there, fair enough. Except for the Invoker. Invoker's that one kind of, I can reset fights, I can start fights, I can end fights. He is the be-all and end-all of team fights. And Wind and Rain don't have an answer to that. Once Thompson gets his levels up, he's already got himself, you know, almost a spirit vessel completed. He's a monster.
Why don't you just get a nice ulti off though? Yeah, he will sacrifice his own life. Or for that, I'd take it.
Yeah.
Thompson and
Ritsu was farming as well. So I would say Wind and Rain definitely advantaged in that. You know, Roar is down, Ritsu was farming. His timings have been delayed a little bit. It doesn't look atrocious, but he's probably about 3 minutes behind where he would want to be right now. And Jakiro dead.
What do you do against Ana in this game? You have Arrow, Ice Path?
Yeah.
Good luck to you, lad.
But you have to get Demonic Purge on him to burst Flame Guard, and then everything else on top, right? With Disruption, Ice Path, and Arrow. As Bryle burning here, dies, and Ana catches a second one. Thompson's found a third. Milan's gonna get caught here. Oh, Ana's got no mana. Oh, he's got one. You're right.
Girthy wand right here.
Has Forev just given him a freebie? Bonus kill? Bonus kill.
Alright, I don't know.
Oh, the big bad wolf.
Cask is own. And they shackle too?
No. Body block, come on. That's a great tornado.
Arrow hits onto Anna?
He's got slight chains. Mirana's screwed. She can't move. Lycan shapeshifter's over. Oh, the ice blast. The ice blast. Is it big? Oh, it's pretty big.
Gonna be close. One.
Oh, he's dead. What a messy game.
Felt like he stayed with. God, I'd be team wipe. When abandon ship. Let no die. Be out and win. Get out of there. No need to continue. If Ritsu's not in the original fight, he's their like only damage. He's their farm hero. Why would he go?
Oh, I forgot to put a little tweet out. That's what I forgot to do this morning, yeah.
Get on that.
There we go.
Whatever, I don't know.
Sorry, sir. Sorry. Would you like a coffee?
Drink black tea.
Yeah, I know.
Come on, bro.
I'm role-playing as the bad PA.
Brett can't do anything once he... Wanna try and catch Thompson, but he's fast.
Oh my, what?
They're only locked down.
The one stun. On my screen, that arrow went through Thompson's backside. Like it slipped through the crack, literally.
Look at Top.
What's Seb do? Seb's just shoving. Does he roar? Oh, he tries. Oh, the TP's cancelled. What? Mirana?
Thompson?
Was that slap? It must have been Thompson, yeah, it looks like it. So they kill the SD, TP Seb. Thompson is just hunting. Look at it, Thompson's diving.
Megan's babe.
He doesn't care. He's forced 2 TP rotations, scared Mirana, chat wheeling away.
So earlier in the game, he usually said, I mix my match. Excellent.
Did you see that clip of him playing Zeus?
Yeah, I was watching that game.
Oh yeah? The wait for it. That got me. I just love the way Thompson's playing. Like he's position 2, he was mid, he's Invoker, he's farming and he's keeping his farm rate up really nicely. But the way he's kind of playing in the enemy half of the map very aggressively, it's like a position 4, right? He's up in their faces, kind of scouting, getting information, doing all of these things that you expect your position 4 to do. But Jerax is off, you know, helping Seb, getting farm, pushing top lane, getting tier 2. The entire map is so open because of this Thompson Invoker, it's insane.
3 stacks of 6.
From 900 HP? Yeah, probably about 6 or 7? Maybe a bit more, I don't know.
Out of mana, can't shit. Pops the clarity, but it's going to take him a long time before he's able to... Anna?
Oh, they've got Anna, yeah. He's been bottled up, Lycan. Who's that? Mirana gave him some bottle charges. No Tail's in big trouble.
Oh my god, the damage. Deafening blast. Good shackle on yours. He's dead.
Oh my god.
Royal, but he's going down next. And Thompson's...
I don't know. These power shots, dude. AoE Laguna Blade. Level 1 exhort. Yeah. Oh, the shackle again. Jerax, he gets 2 of them. No way. Forev and Milan both die. I would call it there. Like, getting shackled like that.
There's nothing he can do at all. He attempts to TP. He's just going to die too.
He's getting kited so hard.
He hits him with the fight me. Holy crap.
And they keep No Tail alive. Wait, No Tail didn't die to the chase, right? He survived because Deafening Blast. Yeah, that's so good.
They respawn so quick. They were back at it.
But your Mirana has no items. She's barely ahead of the Jakiro in net worth. Like, treads ample of bottle.
I was flicking between Anna and I was like, oh, you know, he has a...
I thought the same thing. I was like, where's Mirana's Maelstrom? And I was like,
exactly.
oh. So during the draft, we talked about Lycan's timing, right? That kind of 6-7 minute Helm, the 10-minute, 12-minute Necro 1, Necro 2, into Necro 3. Yeah, I mean, he's on the short bus. Necro level 3 is here. But again, when you're on the back foot and you can't push objectives and you can't... I mean, the most important thing is they can't win team fights. OG are playing as 5, and Win and Rain feel like they need to meet them. Maybe it's time for them just to go and split push, mirror the movements of OG and try and get objectives on the opposite side of the map. But it feels like they're so reliant on Milan finding a disruption, and then everything follows in. Because it is one of those kind of dogpile lineups, right? You find one hero, everyone dogpiles on top. Seb's going to get a solo kill here onto AA. Oh, is he? Moonlight Shadow? Oh, that was very close.
Oh, he didn't.
That sentry?
Go, the Sunstrike!
That was level 1 Sunstrike.
Level 2.
Oh, my
top lane. Kane's gonna hit on Ritz. No tail goes down straight away, but the Maledict is gonna tick very high.
Ember has remnants.
Coming in, look. Can he catch up for backlines? I'm looking for some anything though.
Oh, Thompson's been killed by Bryle. Yeah. Milan and Bryle finally got the kill on Thompson.
The combo, right?
Yeah. So
Ags though on a vote.
How close is he? He's pretty close, like 1,300 away. He sell one of his nulls and he's 1,000 away.
Does that sound better?
Yes.
Alright, I'm just gonna put my microphone inside my mouth.
That's the way, that's the way.
It's nice and tasty here.
But like, that's a team fight win for Wind and Rain though. As tasty as your mic is, I think OG is still in a real tasty position. Like, Wind and Rain, they quote-unquote win a team fight, but the tier 1 still stands, they can't push.
You have 2 disables, right? Well, technically 3, right? Mirana Arrow is not at all consistent, and neither is Jakiro Ice Path. And to enable either of them, you only have 1 spell, the Shadow Demon Disruption. So whoever you disrupt probably does die. But then what do you do for the other 4 heroes?
Yeah, exactly. And that's where Thompson comes in, where he's the big man in the team fight, right? And if you do go on that one hero with Disruption into Ice Path Arrow, he's going to be there with Tornado, with Ice Wall, with Deafening Blast to make sure, or at least try to stop you killing that one hero. Right, here we go. Wind and Rain finally get... they finally get the idea.
We both push this.
Mirana's dead.
Mirana's extremely dead. Thompson comes in, tries to secure it. Where's Lycan? They actually catch him out.
Oh,
DP, is there Cold Tornado? Oh, he missed it.
Oh, no.
He messed it up. Thompson,
Ghost Wall.
Oh,
no. Did he have it off cooldown? He definitely did, right? He didn't use it just... Oh, dearie me.
And we didn't see that one.
But that's the kind of move Win and Rain have to be making. I feel like they should have made it maybe 10 minutes ago, but they've not had an option. Just like playing on a part of the map where OG aren't showing heroes. Oh, Chirac just solo killing people. Can he get away? No. No.
So, Win and Rain basically have to break Thompson's... So whenever he tries to invoke Tornado, he accidentally invokes Ghost Walk.
Yep.
It's pretty smart, actually.
NA tampering. Oh, is Mirana dead to Witch Doctor?
Yeah, it's a solo kill.
Oh, shit.
No tail. Dear God,
and
the double chains.
I mean, Ember's cleaning up.
The other side, who's
I'm not sure.
Ritsu playing the Shadow Amulet game?
Chappie, hello?
Hello?
Hello? Is he just gonna sit here and hide? Things are looking pretty sad for Wind and Rain.
They're shagged. When's
next, Roche? 3.5 minutes? I guess Ana does still have Aegis for 30 seconds. Not really much OG can do with it. But this is where Topson, like, you thought Topson Evoker was strong up until this point, but he's got his Aghanims in a second.
He has it right now. It was literally in a second. Well done, Gareth.
Thank you. And this is where his real power spike begins. Excuse me for using the word power spike, but I had to. Nope.
Sounds really stupid.
His peak. This is his peak performance moment.
Gonna hit on, but he's hunting. Topson, he has the Ghost Walk. Necro 3 body block. The Forge Spirit. Okay. Okay. It's
Intended?
No, I don't think so. But it still works, right? If
Yes. Arrow? Oh, too short.
I'm pretty sure it almost definitely was not intended.
I'm pretty sure as well, but that is the most infuriating thing in the world.
If it was intended, he'd move it left to right. You know what I mean? But he was just moving the exact same way as a Moke. He just had them. Maybe it was intended. I'm gonna say it was. Screw it. You know, for all we're saying about OG and how far ahead, look, they're obviously really far ahead. 10k net worth. But realistically, their high ground push is pretty bad, as we talked about in the draft.
His Shadow Blade is... Oh, it was...
No.
It was going to work.
You were
Jirax is just a very smart boy.
On the other side, Forever gets picked up by a Roar. Ryle, he's hunting for no tail, but... Nice disruption buying a little bit of time. Just a very small amount of time.
Does Ana get the chains on? Oh, no, he doesn't. They still diving?
Seems like it. They really don't want the Ancient Apparition to live.
Look at that ward. He just walked straight up. Wards in behind the tier 3. And then Topson connecting with them bottom lane.
Creeps come in.
Well, that's one way to push Shane. Kill all of your opponents and then go high ground with with catapults as well.
Smart. They have a bit of a zoo on the go as well. Jerax wants more. Go for the shrines. It's a safe bet. This was a pretty heavy start. So far in this game, I don't see any like glimmers of hope. Is this a solo kill? Jerax is getting a bit scared now. But in comes his boy Seb looking for the roar. Tornado beautifully placed. Goes.
And Milan's put himself in danger as well.
Spells because he's cold snapped. Double kill for Topson. Ryle manages to find Jerax on the back lines. He gets a double kill. Nice one. Ray blast.
Oh, Ana.
He's dead. Topson's in really deep here. He only has 55 mana. Roar hits. So many summons and such physical.
Alright, go on Topson. Clean up, boy. Oh, get the AA. Get in.
What does he do? He can't kill us or he'll die, but he can't not attack or he'll die.
So 9 heroes die. Topson is the one man left standing. I wouldn't have it any other way. This is such a signal of intent though from OG, I think. Like the fact that, so OG have gone undefeated, they're 6-0, if they win this they're 7-0, they're already through to playoffs. But Wind and Rain are like the guys just behind them, they're 4-1. They're the team that's done second best in the group stage, and if OG are manhandling them this hard, what chance do the other teams face in the playoffs?
OG seem leagues ahead. This new lineup, they look really, especially when they're given Embers. I genuinely think it's a first ban hero. Like, I just don't see why you'd play against her. Like, he doesn't just play it well. He also enables them to play all their other heroes. They can play. He can literally play anything with Ember. He has so much catch, so much team fight. He's very mobile. He's hard to lock down. He really has it all. The only issue is his laning stage, right?
Yeah. Like, that's the thing. Like you said, if you kind of put all those things together into like a pentagon or something, he's like an 8 across the board apart from laning stage, right? Team fight, split push, catch, chase, escape. Everything is super strong apart from laning stage. But the way that they just safe lane him with, you know, Witch Doctor, and they get away with it.
All they have to do is survive bottom lane. Deb actually is going to go down here to Ritsu.
Good disruption as well with the out. Ryle's going in. Oh, Wind and Rain, they're doing it. 2 dead, chase for more. Thompson, meatball, in we go.
Oh god, why did you have to jinx them? Ritsu has no ulti available, and that's pretty much it. Even if Ritsu buys back without the ulti, he's not very powerful at all.
Wind and Rain did the same thing I did. They forgot that the Invoker has spells.
Ah, yes.
Yes. The fight started, what, 5v4? And they're like, oh, we're winning. And Thompson arrives. And then it just doesn't look good.
Alright, 3 buybacks. I don't know. Disruption into A blast into Ice Pack. Nice force. Alright, Jarex is very nicely done. Ban goes down on the back line to Jarex. Come on, lads, call it. Please.
There we go. Very nicely played, drafted, played, executed. Everything from OG was... I don't want to say entirely crisp. There were a few moments where you're like, are they throwing a little bit here? But it's all kind of calculated. They know they're having fun while winning. You can feel it. You can feel the old OG in this new OG.